Welcome to the session on 10 ways to use AI to create your content. There has been a lot of buzz around ChatGPT, so I put this together to give you a better understanding of how you can take advantage of the tool's features, but also will be giving you some tips on best practices so that you don't get disappointed with your results. The first step is to head over to chat.openai.com and create an account if you don't have one yet. It's super easy. Once you have an account set up, you can start using the tool. Here are 10 ways that you can use the tool to save a ton of time. No more staring at a blank screen, wondering what to type. Title ideas, content outlines, content detail, sales pages, video scripts, emails, marketing research, social media posts, checklist, and even your Facebook ads can all be generated using ChatGPT, and I will show you exactly how to do that. Before I dive into the examples in action, I just want to point out that there are some things that ChatGPT does very well, but I have noticed just a few things that can get a little quirky. So let me give you a few hints to start out with. First of all, I have noticed that there have been some network errors which make it stop before it gives you the complete answer. If this happens, usually if you type continue, it will start again. The second bug that I have seen is that if you have been idle for quite some time, it may give you an error when you try to ask it a question. In this case, just hit refresh and it will come back to life. With the technical stuff out of the way, my only other suggestion is that you actually review the answers before you blindly cut and paste them into your work. There are limitations to the program, and at the end of the day, it's just a tool to help you get what you need faster. It still requires human intervention, and I always advise that you fine-tune your results. So let's take a look at some examples in action. Say you are researching title ideas. This can be for a course, a book, a PDF, anything you want. Create a list of possible book titles for a book about digital products. The Digital Product Blueprint, Building and Launching Successful Apps and Websites. This is actually a little bit frightening. Since the name of this course is the Mini Offer Blueprint, so apparently I'm on the right track. Mastering the digital product landscape. As you can see, these are actually some really good ideas. Once again, this is just a suggestion. If you want to regenerate it, you can get more ideas. Simply hit the regenerate response, and it will give you another list. The Digital Product Playbook, Strategies for Success. I mean, these are really good. Mastering the Art of Digital Product Development. I'm not sure about that one. The Essential Guide to Digital Product Marketing. That's pretty good. Okay, so that's just one way that you can generate a list of possibilities. Again, you can apply this to book titles, course titles, anything that you're considering for your product. One of the other things that is really, really cool about this tool is generating outlines, content outlines. So you could say something like, write the outline of a 12-chapter book called How to Make Money Online with eBooks, and make the chapter titles sound like sales copy headlines. Here we go. Number 1, discover the power of self-publishing, how to make money online with ebooks. Maximize your earnings, the top strategy for pricing your ebooks. Building your author platform, how to market and promote your ebooks. It is actually just going to create 12 chapters right here for us, which is actually pretty cool. And some of these are really, really good. So This is definitely one of the features I think you should take advantage of. And the one thing that I have found about the tool is that the amount of content that it produces is going to vary, but it doesn't give really, really long examples, which is one of the reasons why I separated out content details from the content outline. So once you have an outline, it's time to drill down. If you ask it to create a 12-chapter book, it's not going to give you very much content. So you could say, create chapter 1 from above. And it's going to think, welcome to the exciting world of self-publishing. With the rise of the internet and digital technology, it has never been easier to write, publish, and sell your own ebook. Look, this is actually pretty good content. But once again, you really want to make sure that you read this in detail. You don't just copy and paste, because you never know what it's going to tell you. So some of these have been really good. Some of these have been a little more sketchy. Now, if you need more content than it's going to give, that it gives you initially, you can also say continue. Oh, and it's going to give me chapter 2. So I probably should have said continue chapter 1. But if you feel like that's enough content, you can actually just say continue, 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 and it will write all 12 chapters for you. If you want to dive even further into each one, you can take your outline one step further and ask it to outline chapter 1, and that will give you a greater detail. And then you can actually ask it to create each individual section. So if you need a lot of content, that's the only way I found to do it. But this is pretty much from the majority of what I found, about the longest set of results that you're going to get as far as content. You can't ask it to write if you ask it to write 600 pages, it's not going to do it. There are definitely limitations. And you can also tell it what style to write in. So you could say, write a detailed outline of chapter 1. And as you can see, it's going to give you an actual detailed outline. And then if you want to go even further, you can actually ask it to write 1.1, the section on definition and overview of digital products. And then you can get the results from each individual section of the chapter itself. That's the only way to really generate a tremendous amount of content, because for the most part, as far as what it will return, the actual amount is going to be limited, because this is a chat program. So that makes sense. So then you could say, write the 1.1 section from above. And it's actually going to fill in that entire section. So if you want to copy and paste, if you want to spend that amount of time copying and pasting each individual section, that's the only way that you can assemble a really large portion. So if you're looking at writing an ebook, this may make sense. And there you have your introduction. So I hope that makes sense for you. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next section, which is sales pages. So we're going to ask it to write a long video, a long sales page featuring a course on how to create digital products. I find this interesting because some of the results are a little bit frightening as far as being spot on. If you look at some of the content that we've already created, it's pretty comparable to what what's actually on our sales pages. As you can see, it's going to write the entire thing. It's going to give you your bullets. Case studies, strategies. Oh, our course is designed for business owners and entrepreneurs of all levels, from beginners to experienced professionals. I think that's accurate. That's what I mean. Some of the things that it comes up with are actually pretty darn good. So this gives you a really good outline. Now, the one thing that I noticed that is not really going to give you is a really good hook, a really good title. So I know we talked initially about researching title ideas, and I gave you a book example, but you can also use this to generate your sales page titles. So you can say, write a hook for the sales page above. And you've noticed it actually has the call to action, the sign up now and join the ranks of successful digital product creators. It's already got that in there. So the only thing that I noticed that it didn't have was an actual title. Or at least I didn't feel, you're going to take your business to the next level with. It's got a pretty good opening, but it seems a little lengthy. Unlock the power of digital products and transform your business with a comprehensive course. From idea to launch, I actually say that quite a bit, don't I? Interesting. The other thing you could do is ask it to write a, let's see, did I ask it to use sales copy? I said sales copy. Write a sales copy title. For the sales page above. Oh, that was good. Revolutionize your business with a digital product masterclass, the ultimate guide to creating and selling successful digital products. That's actually good. You can also ask it to do that like 10 times. So you can say something like, write 10 versions of sales copy, of sales titles for the page above. And I cannot type today. Digital product success, a step-by-step to creating and selling valuable digital products. The digital product blueprint. Interesting. See, we use blueprint. So you can see it gives some pretty good ideas. And you can go through and just play with it. Put in your own product name. You can use different styles and have fun with this one. You can also apply the same approach to video scripts. So say you want to do a video sales letter. Write a long video sales letter featuring a course on how to knit sweaters. Oh, and this is one of the messages that I see quite often. An error has occurred. All you need to do is hit refresh, and it usually comes right back. I don't know why it's been such a problem, but it is one of the things that I've noticed quite frequently. So we'll give it one more try right along. Sales letter or video sales letter featuring a course on how to knit sweaters. And here we go. Hello and welcome to our course on how to knit sweaters. Are you tired of buying mass-produced, poorly fitting sweaters that you just don't seem to cut it? And look, it's going to give you an entire section. Interesting. It's still going. But that's not all. In addition to the video lessons, you'll also receive written instruction, knitting patterns, and access to our community of fellow knitters. So it's pretty comprehensive as far as what it gives in return. But once again, you really want to read through and make sure that everything is accurate, but it gives you a really good place to start. You can go through and very, very quickly cut and paste this into your own document. And of course you want to make sure that, like, this is actually quoting a Rachel, a Sarah. So you want to make sure that you use your own examples of people who have actually done testimonials, but it does make a very believable sales letter, sales script. So go ahead and play around with that one. And another really great way to use this is for emails. So say, sorry, I'm thinking on the fly here. Write an email to my existing customers announcing a 95% special that will be available for 24 hours. Hello, valued customers. We hope this email finds you well. We have a special offer that we think you will love. For the next 24 hours, you can get 95% off our entire store. That's right, nearly everything on our entire website is discounted for a limited time. Now, you probably want to be a little more specific when you're creating your request. I made this very generic just so that you can see what type of information it will produce for you. So the more specific you are, you can tell it what style you want. You can tell it a lot more information. This is very, very generic, just so that you can see the tool in action. Another really great way to utilize this is market research. Give me a table of the top 10 competitors in the CRM industry, including name, URL, and size. And this is really kind of cool because it will actually produce a table for you. One thing it doesn't do, it does not do charts and it does not do images, but there are other applications that do images. But the table seems to work out really nicely if you're going to cut and paste into, like, say you want a checklist or something that you want to dump into an Excel spreadsheet so that you can actually do research. This is a good foundation for you to be able to grab this information. Of course, you can go more detailed. I'm just giving you the example of what it can do. But very, very valuable when you're trying to do market research. The other thing that you want to do is that you want to make sure that you verify this information, because the tool is only going to give you the information that it has already learned. So if things have changed since it has acquired its knowledge, it's not going to be updated. So, but this is a really good foundation piece. So if a brand new company came into market, like within the last 3 months, and took over, it may not be reflected appropriately. Getting social media post ideas can be a great source of inspiration using AI. You can create Twitter, Facebook, or Instagram posts. You can even get Instagram Reel ideas. for something simple like this. Write 10 social media posts using popular business quotes and make it witty. The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today, Franklin D. Roosevelt. And it even gives you hashtags, which is crazy. The only way to do great work is to love what you do, Steve Jobs. The best way to predict the future is to create it. Love that one. A goal is not always meant to be reached. It's often served simply as something to aim at. These are all really great, and you can regenerate these. You can create a list and then just keep these in your pocket and be able to post as needed when you just need some humorous content. In fact, we can do write 10 tweets showing how to use ChatGPT to create social media posts. Let's see what it gives us. Just discovered ChatGPT for creating social media posts. Simply type in a prompt and let the AI do the rest. And of course, it even gives you the hashtags. I never thought I'd say this, but ChatGPT is my new go-to for social media content creation. The AI suggestions are always on point. And of course, it gives very accurate hashtags. So try this out, play with it, have some fun. I'm going to show you just one more so you get so you get an idea of just what you can do. You can even create an Instagram reel, if I can type today, promoting a new book called How to Bake a Potato. No, how to bake a pie. Will just be crazy. Hey everyone, I wanted to share with you a new book that I just got my hands on called How to Bake a Pie. It's an absolute game changer for anyone looking to up their baking skills. So it knows already what you're talking about. So let's see what it gives us for some Instagram reel ideas. They give me 10 Instagram reel ideas to promote a new book called Make Money Online. We'll say How to Make Money Online. And let's see what it gives us. Share a sneak peek of the book, including a few takeaways or tips. Share a personal story about how the book was developed, how the book helped you or someone you know make money. So it's going to give you kind of some good ideas. Now, if you dive into just one of them, say write the reel for, let's see which one looks best. Number 4. See, hi everyone. I'm excited to share with you all my new book, How to Make Money Online. In this book, and it's actually going to give you the content, which I think is kind of crazy. So there you go. Make sure to have some fun with this. Get creative and see where it takes you. And as we're talking about checklists, we can actually create checklists. Create a checklist of common tasks associated with starting an online business. And here is a checklist of common tasks. Determine your business idea. Conduct market research and validate your idea. Choose a business name. Set up a website. I mean, these are a little bit basic, but then again, I asked it a pretty generic question. So if you are looking at including checklists or things in your giveaways or as part of your offer, this may be a great way to start. And the last one that I'm going to show you is Facebook ads. So and actually this is actually a little bit frightening at how good these results have been. Give me 3 Facebook ads featuring a course on how to make a snowman. Oh. We'll go crazy. Get ready for winter with our step-by-step course on how to make the perfect snowman, from selecting the right snow to adding the finishing touches. We've got you covered. Sign up now and be the envy of your neighborhood. That's actually really good. It's a little frightening how good these are. So it really, sometimes even if you go generic, it gives you more than you were expecting. And sometimes when you go generic, it kind of gives you less than what you would think it would give. So you really do have to play around with it a little bit. But if you are searching for ideas, this is a great way to start. And it just kind of gets the creative juices going, which I think a lot of times we just get stuck. So that wraps it up. We covered how to use AI for your title ideas, content outlines, content detail, sales pages, video scripts, emails, marketing research, social media posts, checklists, and Facebook ads. I hope this helps you in your content creation. Let me know how this works for you. Since this is a new tool, I'm sure they will be making a lot of changes, but for now, it's a free resource that, if used wisely, has the potential to save you a ton of time. Bye for now.